But one of the most dangerous spies ever captured is scheduled to leave prison this weekend.
Ana Montes is an American citizen, but for 16 years, she was loyal to Fidel Castro, using her position in the Pentagon to spy for Cuba. Here's NBC6's Ari Odzer with the story.
The mugshot is Ana Belén Montes. To understand her impact, listen to the investigators who pursued and arrested her.
I believe she does have blood on her hands.
A very deadly woman, a very dangerous woman.
She was truly a professional spy. She was serious about the business.
Montes earned degrees from Johns Hopkins and the University of Virginia, but Cuban agents taught her how to spy. She joined the Defense Intelligence Agency for one reason: to pass intelligence to the Castro regime.
From the day she walked into DIA, she was fully recruited. She only went to DIA for the purpose of spying for the Cuban intelligence service.
Former FBI agent Peter Lapp was the Bureau's lead investigator on the Montes case.
Her reason for spying wasn't necessarily pro-Cuba. You know, I wouldn't describe her as a socialist or a communist or a Marxist. I think she's more idealistic and anti-American.
Ana Montes really was an exceptional individual in many ways.
Scott Carmichael was the DIA investigator who first suspected Montes might be a traitor. Speaking here in 2007, he says for 16 years, Montes was the ideal spy. She rose through the ranks at the DIA as a model employee.
If you ask Ana Montes today, why did you do that, she would tell you what she told the judge at the time of her sentencing, and that is that she disagreed with the U.S. government's policies towards certain countries in Latin America, and she was morally outraged by those policies.
And I think the kind of information that she provided was incredibly damaging. There's a special access program that I found on her computer that could have been a death penalty count.
Montes was prolific and effective at giving the Cubans damaging intelligence, and they're suspected of selling that info to other enemies of the United States. Former DIA investigator Chris Simmons also worked on the Montes case.
A lot of spies historically have given up information, but she repeatedly tried to get Americans killed in combat.
Investigators believe Montes provided the info, which led to an American Green Beret being killed along with soldiers he was training in El Salvador. She was willing to reveal American war plans in Afghanistan just before her arrest, and prosecutors said she was involved in the infamous shootdown of the unarmed Brothers to the Rescue planes in 1996. Cuban fighter pilots killed 4 Cuban Americans over international waters.
That was her team. You know, she was working with the Cuban government who murdered American citizens in cold blood. So she didn't pull the trigger, but she was complicit after the fact.
Peter Lapp says 2 Cuban defectors provided crucial tips which led the FBI to Montes. Using a FISA warrant, Lapp searched her Washington apartment several times. He found a shortwave radio, which she used to receive coded messages from Cuba, and a laptop which contained messages to and from her Cuban handlers, details about a top-secret defense program, and the true identity of a U.S. spy in Cuba who Montes outed. Prosecutors said she ultimately revealed 4 American spies in Cuba during her years at the DIA from 1986 into 2001.
And Ana really betrayed not just our country and our government, but the Montes family.
2 of her siblings actually work for the FBI, including a sister who's in the unit which looks for Cuban spies.
The fact that she could fool her own family, 2 of whom work for the Bureau, shows the type of chameleon that she is. And we know she feels absolutely no remorse.
Unwilling to reveal sensitive information in a trial, prosecutors struck a plea deal with Montes. She has spent the last 22 years in a maximum security prison.
I will say I think she's pretty fortunate to be getting out of jail. There's not a lot of spies of this caliber who walk out of prison. And quite frankly, she could have spent the rest of her life in prison. Frankly, I would have preferred that.
And we can presume the entire FBI probably agrees with that sentiment, but Ana Montes is going free anyway with conditions. She can't leave the country. She'll be supervised for 5 years, and she actually has to pay the FBI to monitor any computer devices that she owns. Ari Odzer, NBC6 News.